Picture two people both turning 70 this year. Same age, almost to the day. One looks vibrant, firm skin, a defined jawline, a face that still moves and lifts the way it always did. The other looks tired, sunken, far older than their years, same age, completely different faces. And the gap between them did not come from genetics, expensive creams, or good luck. It came from one thing that quietly decided, over the years between 65 and 70, which of those two faces they would end up with. And here's what should stop you cold. That same 5-year window is happening to you right now. What your face looks like at 70 is being decided today by this one thing. Most people have no idea it is even happening. Let me tell you exactly what it is. We have all been taught that aging is just time. The years pass, the face changes, and there is nothing to be done about it. But that is not what the science actually shows. If aging were only about time, two people of the exact same age would age at the exact same rate. They don't, not even close. Which means time is not the thing doing the damage, something else is. And that something is largely in your control. The one thing is this: how much sugar damage your skin accumulates. Scientists call the process glycation, and the years from your mid-60s onward are when that accumulated damage either shows up gently or all at once. Here's how it works. Every day, the sugar in your bloodstream is looking for something to attach to. When there is too much of it, it bonds to the collagen in your skin, the protein that keeps your face firm, lifted, and smooth. Once sugar bonds to collagen, that collagen changes, it stiffens, it loses its spring. Healthy collagen is like a fresh, flexible rubber band. Glycated collagen is like that same rubber band after it has been left in a hot drawer for years, brittle, cracked, and unable to snap back. And these damaged structures have a name. They are called AGEs, Advanced Glycation End Products. The name is almost too fitting, because that is exactly what they do. They age you. The more of them that build up in your skin, the more your face loses its structure, no matter what your chronological age says. Now, here is why the window between 65 and 70 matters so much. Glycation is cumulative. It builds slowly, year after year, often invisibly. For decades, you might not see it. But there comes a point where the accumulated damage crosses a threshold, and suddenly the changes become visible. The sagging, the deep lines, the hollowing, the loss of that healthy firmness. For many people, that tipping point lands in exactly these years, which is why two people the same age can look a decade apart. One crossed the threshold, the other slowed the process down in time. So the real question is not how old you are. It is how much glycation damage you have been accumulating, and whether you are going to keep adding to it or start slowing it down. And the single biggest driver of that damage is not what most people think. It is not just how much sugar you eat, it is also how you cook your food. This is the part almost no one knows. When food is cooked at high, dry heat, grilled, fried, roasted until browned, charred on a barbecue, it produces large amounts of these exact same AGEs, right there on the surface of the food. That golden brown crust, that char, that crispy sear, that is glycation you can see. And when you eat it, those preformed AGEs travel into your body and add to the load already building in your skin. Cook the very same food, gently steamed, poached, boiled, slow cooked, and it produces only a small fraction of those compounds. The same piece of meat can carry many times more skin-aging AGEs depending on nothing but the cooking method. Same food, same calories. A completely different effect on the face you will have at 70. So when you look at those two 70-year-olds, the vibrant one and the tired one, a huge part of the difference comes down to years of small daily choices. How much sugar, how the food was cooked, whether the skin was protected from the sun, which also drives this same process. None of these felt important in the moment. But added up across the years from 65 to 70, they decided everything. If this is making you rethink what you have been eating and how you have been cooking it, I want to point you to something I created to make this simple. It is called Sugar-Proof Skin, a 28-day step-by-step plan that walks you through exactly how to lower your glycation load and protect the collagen you still have. And alongside it, the Anti-AGE's Kitchen, a companion recipe collection full of low-heat, skin-friendly meals so you always know exactly what to cook. Both are linked in the description and the pinned comment. Stay with me, because next I want to show you the specific changes that make the biggest difference. The good news in all of this is enormous. Because glycation is cumulative and largely driven by daily habits, it means you are never simply stuck. The moment you start reducing the damage, you start changing the trajectory. You cannot erase years of accumulated AGEs overnight. Anyone who promises that is not being straight with you. But you can slow the process dramatically, protect the collagen you still have, and give your skin the support it needs to repair. The person who starts at 65 has 5 years to change which face they end up with. The person who starts at 70 still changes what they look like at 75. So here is what actually moves the needle. First, change how you cook. Shift away from grilling, frying, and high-heat roasting, and towards steaming, poaching, and slow cooking. This one change alone can cut the AGEs in your food dramatically. Second, bring down the sugar, not just the obvious sweets, but the hidden sugar in sauces, dressings, breads, and packaged snacks. Third, build your meals around the foods that actively fight glycation. Leafy greens, blueberries, green tea, turmeric, olive oil, fatty fish. Fourth, protect your skin from the sun every single day, because ultraviolet light pours fuel on this exact fire. None of this is extreme. None of it requires giving up everything you enjoy. It simply requires knowing what actually matters, and most people never find out until the damage is already visible. You now know the one thing that decides what your face looks like at 70. It is not time, it is not luck. It is the glycation damage you accumulate and how much of it you choose to stop from this day forward. If you want the whole thing mapped out for you, step by step, the Sugar-Proof Skin 28-Day Plan and the Anti-AGEs Kitchen Recipe Collection lay out exactly what to do and exactly what to eat. Both are linked in the description and the pinned comment below. The face you will have at 70 is being decided right now. The good news is, you are the one deciding it. Thank you for watching.